The number 2 pick. The golden boy from BYU. The so-called future of the New York Jets. And now, an afterthought, a backup, a cautionary tale. How does a quarterback with all the tools end up being benched for Mike White? Was Zach Wilson really that bad? Or did the NFL and the Jets break him? We're breaking down the hype, the heartbreak, and the harsh reality of Zach Wilson's NFL journey. Buckle up, this one's wild. The hype machine Zach Wilson's 2020 college season wasn't just good. It was electrifying. He led BYU to an 11-1 record, throwing 33 touchdowns to just 3 picks, with insane off-platform throws and Mahomes-like arm angles. Fun fact, Wilson even wore a custom headband that said, "Any team, anytime, any place." That confidence fed the media firestorm. NFL analysts couldn't stop talking. Daniel Jeremiah ranked him above Justin Fields and Trey Lance. Some even said, "He's what we hoped Sam Darnold would become." Anecdote, at his BYU Pro Day, Wilson made a 60-yard crossbody throw on the run, and Twitter went nuts. Even Patrick Mahomes tweeted fire emojis fire. Audience question, be honest. Did you buy the hype too? Were you convinced this guy was the next NFL superstar? Let me know in the comments. Thrown into a dumpster fire drafted by the Jets in 2021. A team with a reputation for destroying quarterbacks. Wilson stepped into an offense without a veteran mentor. Compare that to Trevor Lawrence, had Urban Meyer but better personnel. Or Mac Jones, mentored by Josh McDaniels. No true WR1. Banged up offensive line. First-time OC in Mike LaFleur. First-time HC in Saleh. Anecdote, even Zach's mom was in the spotlight, gaining more attention on social media than the actual team. That media circus didn't help. Commentary, it's one thing to bet on raw talent. It's another to throw that talent into an unstable organization and expect magic. Rookie year, painful reality check. Wilson started 13 games in 2021. Stats, 2,334 yards, 9 TDs, 11 INTs. Completion rate, just 55.6%. QB rating of 69.7, one of the worst in the league. Breakdown, struggled with basic reads. Often panicked under pressure. Missed open receivers on simple slant routes. Anecdote, in Week 2 versus the Patriots, he threw 4 interceptions, becoming only the 3rd Jets rookie ever to do that. Audience interaction. If you were the coach after that Patriots game, would you have benched him already? Or stuck it out? The locker room collapse in 2022. Things spiraled fast. Not just on the field, but off it. After a 3-point performance versus New England, Wilson was asked if he let the defense down. His response? No. Just, no. That moment crushed team morale. Teammates were livid. Saleh benched him the very next week for Mike White. Fun fact, Mike White's jersey from his 3 TD game versus the Bengals was sent to the Hall of Fame. Jets fans literally wore white-out t-shirts in the next game. Speculation. At that point, did Wilson lose the team forever? In the NFL, confidence is everything, and Wilson looked like a guy whose teammates just didn't believe anymore. The Rodgers twist of fate 2023 was supposed to be Wilson's year on the bench, watching and learning from Aaron Rodgers. But in a cruel twist of fate, Rodgers tore his Achilles 4 plays into Week 1. Wilson started 11 games. And again underwhelmed. 8 TDs, 7 INTs, 60.1% completion. Offense ranked bottom 5 in every meaningful category. Anecdote, Jets fans booed Wilson at home so loudly that Robert Saleh asked the crowd to show grace. Commentary, imagine this, you've already lost the locker room, and now you're being forced to carry a team that just lost their Hall of Fame QB. That's not development. That's trauma. Is he a bust? Or just broken? Let's compare Zach to other QBs who struggled early. Geno Smith, called a bust for years. Now a Pro Bowl QB in Seattle. Jared Goff, written off in LA. Thriving in Detroit. Alex Smith. Took 6 seasons to find his rhythm. Question. So is Wilson a true bust? Or just another young QB who needed the right system and time? Breakdown. He still has arm talent. still mobile, but mentally, broken confidence, broken trust, broken development. Trade to Broncos, final chance? Traded to the Denver Broncos for a late-round pick swap in 2024. He'll back up Bo Nix, the rookie QB. But now under Sean Payton, the coach who revived Drew Brees' career. Speculative scenario: what if Bo Nix gets hurt, and Wilson steps in mid-season, reclaims his confidence, and surprises everyone? Narrator: it's a long shot, but the NFL is full of comeback stories. Can Zach Wilson become one? Final verdict: was Zach Wilson bad? Yes. The numbers don't lie. But was he set up to fail? Also yes. The Jets gave him a chaotic environment, no real mentor, and benched him with every stumble. Narrator: sometimes the biggest busts aren't about talent. They're about timing, team, and trust. Zach Wilson may not be done yet, but in New York, that chapter is closed. Will Zach Wilson ever start in the NFL again? Backhand index pointing right. Drop your answer in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.